everyone, welcome back to my Allotment Diaries. My name is Emma, these are my Allotment Diaries. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button just below, hit the bell as well, and you will be notified every time I put up a new video. This is my first allotment plot. This is going into my second year. We're now at the end of April. I don't need to tell you that. The weather's been pretty crappy in the UK and we've hardly had any good weather at all. So it's been really difficult this year. Well, I found it really difficult. I don't know how you're finding it. Also, it's been particularly dry this year, considering that April is famous for its April showers. We haven't had any blooming April showers. Fingers crossed rain is on the way this week and next week, because the plot is looking dry and I've actually had to water. And I don't think I actually watered in April last year. I don't think I had to. And honestly, I can't remember what rain looks like or feels like it's been that long. So, because rain is on the way and warmer weather is arriving soon, I'm going to do some seed sowing today because I think it's time just to start putting the seeds in the ground. So I'm going to sow some calendula seeds, beautiful flowers. I did collect the seeds last year from the actual flowers and I'm going to sow them as well, but I also brought some because I have no faith in myself as a gardener, and if you're a regular viewer you'll know I don't have any blooming faith in myself, so I tend to buy everything twice. There's more calendulas. Oh, there they are. Right, so I brought calendula seeds and I've also picked them from last year. And you know what? They look quite similar. They're quite strange seed calendulas. They're very odd. They don't look like seeds. They look like little dried up creatures, like sea creatures. That's how I describe them. I'll show you now. This is calendula seeds. Believe it or not, these are flower seeds. Don't they look like little washed up sea creatures? So that's from the packet. So they're from the packet that I brought, so I know that they'll work. Oh God, no, I just spilled them. They won't grow in a shed. I know enough to know that they won't grow in a blooming shed. And these are the calendula flowers that I picked last year. Those are the seeds. Now I know what the seeds look like. Those are the seeds. This is a flower head. And those little things on it there, they are calendula seeds. I don't see why they wouldn't grow. Even though they're still attached to the flower, they've all dried out. So I just sort of like rough them up a little bit and separate them. Might have actually got this right for a change. That's so surprising, but there we go. I was due a surprise myself moment. I don't think they won't grow. I think there's no reason why they won't grow. Some more seeds to sow. Climbing nasturtiums. I can't get enough of them this year. They germinate so blooming easily and they're hardy as well, which means they'll tolerate a bit cold and stuff. So I'm loving nasturtiums at the moment. So I'm going to sow some more of them. Some runner beans. I have sown them for my house at home, but I thought I'd do some here as well. And these are not hardy. Runner beans need to go out when it's warm, but you can sow them in pots now, which is what I'm going to do in my shed. So I've got some seed sowing today. It's all very exciting. So I'm going to put the calendula flowers around the pond again because I think it worked really well last year, and I'm worried that at the moment all I'm going to have is Californian poppies because they've spread like wildfire. So all the daffodils are starting to die back now and I've cut them back. I did decide to cut them in the end. People kept telling me that you need to cut the flowers off, so I did cut the flowers off, and I'm just going to pop some calendulas around the pond, some seeds, in the hope that I actually get them. So I'm going to do that, and I fixed my wheelbarrow guy and my not my wheelbarrow, I fixed my watering can, guys, with some duct tape, some pretty duct tape. So I've actually got the rose back on it now because it went all rusty. So I've got a watering can now, which is excellent. I'll put some here. What I'll do is I'll dig it out, but I've actually lost my blooming spade again, haven't I, as usual. So I'm having to use this little decorative one, which is coming quite handy really. It's quite sharp. And I'm just going to dig in here, make it a bit crumbly like the soil, put the seeds in, whack some water on. It's that easy, guys. Let's do it, by the way. Oh my God, get the poo out of me, pigeon. What are you doing? Bloody hell, does he want? Right, he's just going to sit there and watch me, is he? Okay, alright, Percy. Oh, it's a weed. Right. Oh, I've broken it. I've broken it. Oh, for God's sake, whack this up a bit like this. Make it crumbly. It's good soil actually. And by good I mean it looks like dirt, so that's a good start, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to go for it and use the calendula seeds I picked last year. I'm just going to go for it. I don't think they won't grow. Right, scatter flowers. Break them up. This is excellent. I can see the little seed. They look like little squid babies. There they all are. What's my hair? Yeah, good. Right, I'm happy with that. And then what I'll do is I'll just literally just cover them up like that. This is all I did last year, and they all grew. Like I always say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. If it worked last year, do it again. I think calendula's actually can like self-seed, so what I'm doing isn't too crazy. You don't have to be too crazy with it, because the flowers would have died, fallen on the floor, and then the seeds would have just set seed where they were. So it's sort of what I'm replicating as a human, doing it for the plant. Weird that, isn't it, that we do stuff for plants? What would happen if we just didn't garden? Would everything just keep growing? We'd just like find carrots like on a street corner? Don't know. Thought of the day. Oh no! Oh, bloody duct tape. Look at this. Footprints. All in here. Something's been here. I don't know what it is. You know, it doesn't look like footprints. It looks like digging. Small digging. Something tiny has been digging. Birds. Squirrels, I think. Squirrels. What are they after then? Worms, probably. Worms. Bloody squirrels. Back again, old Percy. He's just staring at me. There. What's he want? What do you want? Maybe he wants some bird food. Shall I feed him? I don't like animals when they act suspicious like that. It makes me really nervous. Maybe I should put some bird food out for him. Maybe he's hungry. What's he seen in my plot that he can eat? There's nothing here he can eat. Right, I'm going to sow my runner beans and my nasturtiums now in pots. So yeah, I'm just going to, he's put me on edge now, Percy. He's put me well on edge. Bloody animals. Sown loads of runner beans and nasturtiums at home already. So I've got loads on the go, but I really like them, and I'm trying really hard this year to grow what I eat and what I like, you know, as opposed to what I think I should be sowing, and I'm really trying to take that on board this year. So I'm not going to have as many varieties of things growing, but it will all be stuff that I actually use and eat, because there's just no point growing anything that you don't blooming eat, because then you just look at it and you think, oh, that's good, now what? You know, what am I supposed to do with it now? These are moonlight runner beans, which basically means they're white flowers instead of red, and the beans are white. I don't know if you can see that there because I'm not holding it properly, but yeah, beans are white basically. So if you can't see it, just imagine white beans, and then you'll know what they look like. I'm just going to whack them in. Just whack them in, they find their way, don't worry. They know where they're going. I don't know why I clapped. Right, they can sit in the sun for a little bit, have a bit of a sunbathe, and I'll put them in my shed before I leave, just because it still gets frosty. Talk to you a little bit about slug defences, because it's never too early to be thinking about your slug defences, and I sort of do here at the plot. I do like a mixture of different techniques, which I experimented with last year, and one of the things that I wanted to do again was the eggshells, because I think they're just so easy and we eat a lot of eggs. So this time I'm going to smash them up in this with a hammer, and I'm going to put them around the lettuce, because the lettuce is starting to come up now and slugs and snails blooming love it. So we're going to smash up the eggs. Here's the eggs. Because we eat so many eggs, it makes sense to keep doing the egg one. It's free slug defences. Well, it's not free, you have to buy and eat the eggs, but you know what I mean. Right, smash her up a bit. Oh god. Oh no, I'm losing eggs. Oh look, it's gone all over my hammer. Oh, why have you got eggs all over your hammer? Oh, I've just been smashing up eggs with the hammer, Dave. Why have you been doing that? Oh, don't ask, Dave. Do you really have to ask why I've been smashing eggs up with a hammer? The mistake I made last year is using fresh eggs that you've just used. I've let these ones dry out a little bit on the side, so you can see now they've gone really spiky and crumbly, which is what we're looking for. But if you use them too fresh, they sort of go soggy, and then the snails don't really mind sogginess. It's sharpness they don't like. Sensitive little beings, really. Right, this is my giant wheelbarrow salad bowl. Oh, crows, come on, you're having a laugh. What are you doing? The second I try to film, I swear to God. It's like they wait for me. Right. This is my giant salad bowl. Got beetroot in the middle and lettuce. Just ignore the crows. Just ignore them. They're just showing off. So what I'm going to do is just crumble these around. Oh, they are a bit sticky still, actually. Maybe I should dry them for longer. I don't think they'll do any damage to the lettuce, so I mean, if anything, it's like composting, isn't it? So we'll just scatter them around. It's never too late to do your slug defences, because the second it rains, they're all going to be out. I know it. The second it rains. I really think that's quite good. I really think this is going to work. It's really evenly done, it's all around the edges. I really think that it's going to put them off. I'm really proud of that this time round. I really think it's going to work. And it's such an easy slug defence, and it's natural, and you're not killing them or anything, you know, you're just annoying them. It's alright to annoy wildlife. It annoys me all the time, and that's okay. So we're allowed to annoy them back. But yeah, this is really good. I really think that's going to work. Oh, there we go. I got through a whole video and no one arrived, so I was managing to talk and everything. It's amazing. I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you did, do subscribe to my channel. Some people are saying that they would like the vlogs to be a little bit longer. I'm going to do my best, but I only get here for an hour or so. It's so rude. They're still doing it. I only get here for an hour or so I can only do what I do, if you know what I mean. And I can only do the jobs that I've got to do. So, but I'll try. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!